try not to worry about that now, because this isn't the best place to explain that. So what we were doing was we were going to start this from the 7th over here, and we got a straight read it off from here. What's it look like? What's it look like? Well, the 5 is a D shape, so there it is. I almost didn't see that. Now, in this case, we have a D shape up here. If we're starting the arpeggio from down here, well, believe it or not, strictly, this is part of the D cage. If you play a D, it's 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, which is a nice S3L if you're doing S3L shapes. And then you have the 7 to 2 and the 3 to the 5 and the 6 to the 7. So this arpeggio is incorporated into, it fits into the D shape. All right, but really we look at the D. Now remember, we're looking at the top 2 notes of the G box, the G5. Hey, those are top 2. Oh, we got to deal with that. That's nothing. That's nothing. But look at this up here. Hey, those top 3 notes, that literally defines the D box, you know. So those top notes are important, and we have to start to pay more attention to them. So we do our arpeggio. This strange 7-2-5 thing, which is first inversion D, first inversion D shaped D shaped G major or 5th major. Give that the name of D shaped, okay? And it goes up to the 7. It goes up to the 7. All right, because that's the extent of the box where the D is included, because you see the 7 to the 2 and the 3 to the 5 and the 6 to the 7 is part of the D shape. All right, so we got for the rest of the arpeggio. What do we have? Well, we got a D is going to go up, and the pentatonic scale is going to go to an E shape. Here's your E. Where's your E? We are here with the D5. We're going into this box, the D shape 4. Okay, so we had the D shape 4. That was our D shape. No, we don't want that. That's not what it is. We're taking this D shape here out of this box into the next box over here. So it's an overlap box. It's not the box that's adjacent to it. It's the box that overlaps with it, right? So we have the D5 here box. It's got to be in this, so it's an E5, right? So that's what I'm talking about. The D shape goes to the E shape. So look what we got here. We've gone from the D shape here to a couple of these notes, but really it's an E shape. You didn't know this is part of the D shape. You wouldn't know that, because it usually goes, you know, this 7 is usually maybe barred. You got something else barred here, and you're going to bar this and do your D shape up here. So this 7 is strictly also part of, but this is the E-shaped 5th in this box here. Okay, so let's get the drawing tool. Here it is. This is the E-shaped 5th box. It's not a good color, is it? Not a good color. And the other box we were working is the D-shaped 5 box. Now, all I have to do is make this box right. Okay, like that, and we'll redo the E-shaped box. So there's the 2 of them right there. Okay, Here's our boxes. They're both the same color, but you can see once you draw the boxes, then you can like zoom out and look at this and see that our arpeggio here, which is what, from the 7, and 7 is first inversion G, so it'd be I'm just reading it off. That's what we're talking about. Repeating these 3. They're repeated, but because of the warp, this one's shorter than this one. It's the same basic shape, but it's shorter because these 2 have warped up. The question is, we want to make this easy. So there's an E shape there. No, sorry, not an E shape. That's for the minors. The shape we're looking for here is a D shape here. Now, this is a lesser known quality of the D pentatonic scale, which is just 7-2-5. So this is new. That does not make it any easier, does it? It doesn't make it too much easier. It's something new that we have to learn. That's the first inversion major. Now, a lot of people who are more experienced in guitar would say, oh, obviously that's first inversion major. You know, I mean, I could do that. You know, it just starts from the 3rd of any major. So if you're in the key of F, it's going to be that same shape. And then we go over, so we get past the new stuff. This is kind of a new shape for us here. Once we get into the second box, which is the E-shaped box, we're kind of safe because this is sharing. There's an overlap of these 2 boxes here, and it's actually a 3-fret overlap. Look at that, 3 frets. Now we've got 3 of them overlapping. So we have the entire E shape here. Okay, and we have no choice on this one unless you want to try to give this an attribute of another chord. Okay, so let's see what's going on there. If we wanted to give this another attribute of another chord, you know, we'd have to go another box over, and the 5th would be the G shape. You know, so you could start on the 7, do your E-shaped chord here, and then just finish off with the G shape up there. That's kind of difficult, you know. So it'd be like that. So it'd be just start on that lone 7 there, then play an E-shaped second inversion 5th would be, and then from that E shape, cage goes down, so you go into the G shape. So it'd be kind of like kind of outlining the pentatonics involved with that. So that's good. Alright, I had to put on the vest for a minute. It's getting cold. We got a little cold snap. It's 44 degrees, mostly sunny. But we've had some really hot nights, and we had to go turn the heat down for our little baby chicks. You know, have to worry about them. Alright, so that's what the idea is, to make an arpeggio that's easy to play. So we had an easy one, which was for the A minor. It was a G minor shape on the bottom, and then it went into an A minor shape on the top. So we could play that really easy, right? Starting from the 6th.